at the Nigerian Exchange Limited. Well, we understand that the market is down by 0.25%, with the gainers Corn Oil, UBN, Multiverse, NACO, and NB. Well, for the losers, we have Transcorp on the list. We also have Afriport, Int Brew, Champion, and Geregu Power PLC. Well, let's bring in a stockbroker, Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo, to help us better understand these figures. It's good to have you join us on Business Nigeria.
Good afternoon.
Yes, after the May Day, one would have expected that the market will be smiling and people will be, investing a lot of money in the market. What's the market looking like now?
That is not far from the truth, because today the market did quite a good volume, courtesy of Access Bank and Transcorp. We saw a total value traded today of 5.15 billion naira, coupled with a volume of over 500 million shares. And I think that is quite substantial for a first day trade in the week. Regarding the index change and the market capitalization, I believe strongly that the market is responding to results, and we've seen a slight change or a major change in the price of Geregu Power, and we also see a major change in the price of Transcorp, owing to the fact that people who are speculating with the shares when the two major, when this Federal was buying, a lot of people bought and they believe that it was going to continue that way. But unfortunately, we are seeing a recession in that price. And so the price is receding, and that's where we are seeing major drops. So for the position of the market today, Transcorp and Geregu Power are actually responsible for the downward trend.
One would have expected an uptick, considering what we had in the last week with Transcorp. But if you take a look at how the floor of the Nigerian Exchange opened up today, what would you say is the major takeaway? The trade that we've seen today, the high volume of trade that we've seen today, can we attribute that to the fact that we're seeing stockbrokers physically on the floor?
Yes, I think, when the lockdown happened in the year 2020, the Nigerian Exchange had to comply. And so physical trading was suspended. And so what was done was remote trading. And that continued a very long time. And, whenever something happened, people now had the comfort to remain back in their various offices and trade from there. But now this is always traditional in most exchanges all over the world for physical presence. And that is what has been relaunched again today. So I believe that the comeback to the trading floor will be sustained. But the number today is just to commemorate the reopening of the trading floor for physical trading.
Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo, thank you so much for giving us your insights on tradings today. Hopefully, we'll be able to, Transcorp and Geregu Power PLC will be able to come back on track to give investors some kind of hope that they didn't make the wrong choice last week. Thank you so much for helping us better understand the figures on the floor of the house.
Thank you for having me.